helium. I was driving back to our house, and there was just like a finance bro on a bike, and I was just driving by him, and I was like, pussy. And I hit a red light, and I saw him flying, dude, for like a mile. I saw this dude like pedaling to catch up to me. My windows were down, and I had a thought. I was like, do I pull the window up? I was like, no. I get whatever he's about to give me. I genuinely had that thought. I was like, he deserves it. Dude, he stuck his head in my window, and he goes, nice car, you fucking faggot. And then I went, and we both started laughing. And he pedaled away, and I was like, yeah. He laughed. He was
that's
like,
funny.
I mean, as soon as he hit me with what he said, and I didn't react by like, yeah, right, I laughed. When he said it, I was like, yo. Dude, I can't believe you said that. And he was
So the goat really did fall over and die?
Well, no. Well, Guy Savelli. So we tracked down the goat starer. This is he now runs a dance studio in Ohio, the Savelli Dance and Martial Arts Studio. So we tracked him down. I said to him on the phone, so do you still ever like kill goats just by staring at them? And he went, well, as a matter of fact, just last week I killed my hamster just by staring at it.
Hamsters live to be like 3 days old.
He said he caught it on video, and I said, well, can we come and watch the video? So we went. He said, okay. So we flew to Ohio to meet Guy Savelli. So so the hamster's like running around in its wheel, and like Guy's off camera, like staring at the hamster, and then finally the hamster gets off the wheel, and it's like all the sawdust, and then the hamster like stops moving, drops down and stops moving amid the sawdust. So I'm like, whoa. And then the hamster gets up again and the video ends. So I was like, that's not dead. Like, and a guy said,
you flew all the way to Ohio to see a video of a hamster.
Yeah. So a guy said, yeah, my wife told me like not to. My wife said, don't show them the part where the hamster dies. So
what?
Yeah, in case I was like a bleeding heart liberal, and I was like, yeah.
His wife told him to not show you the video that you flew all the way the fuck to Ohio to see.
Well, I think it's possible that the hamster just doesn't die.
No way, bro.
But it's true. But Guy showed me like a whole... Is
that him?
Yeah, there's Guy Savelli.
Go full screen, please.
You need to put a Guy Savelli in mind. Hey, what happens when you've got a guest who's on for 3 hours and they want to use the bathroom?
Just go ahead and use the bathroom. Good.
Can you cover for me?
Yeah. We'll turn the volume on here.
Okay.
Oh, he's doing some fake martial arts too.
There's
this
Guy
is
Savelli.
hilarious.
Somewhere on there, there's like...
Oh, you don't understand. This is my favorite stuff, John Ronson. Look at this. This is my favorite stuff. It's all like pokes.
Triangle of Death.
Oh, it's called the Triangle of Death.
Yeah. I didn't find the.
Well, go back to that. I need to watch that again. This is hilarious.
Muscle right here, behind there's a carotid artery.
Ooh, the artery.
And here is the
esophagus.
Airway.
Yeah.
Now there's the ABC approach of helping a person or hurting a person. They need a clear airway. They need to be able to breathe, and they need to have circulation of blood through their body.
Pause that for a second. What's one thing about bullshit artists is they always like use these real technical terms, like especially martial arts bullshit artists. They always talk about like medical terms that they're like disrupting the nerve, the vagus nerve that goes to the brain, and this is your C6, C7, your cervical disc, and I'm gonna attack the cervical disc through the carotid artery. They're all like, it's almost like they learn all these technical terms to sort of make their horseshit look more palatable.
In order to live. In the poison hand technique,
poison hands.
Although I'm not showing you how to strike to penetrate the skin, of which we have a way to do that. What? I'm going to show you the motion that we use.
Please don't show anybody, sir. With your flabby grandma arms. He's going to watch. He's going to show you. Oh, boy.
How's he alive?
It's just the end part is my favorite, where he does like the fucking karate stance behind the guy's back.
Is that your tap?
And look at the end part, the little limp hand to the back. Oh, that guy's wonderful. I I don't know why, man. I don't know why, but this stuff gives me so much pleasure. I enjoy fake martial arts videos more than almost anything. Almost as much as Hold This Beer, the Twitter account that every 2 days I have to retweet one because I find a good new one. I don't know why. Oh, he's got new stuff. Oh, what's he going to do?
Mind development.
Oh, mind development.
And striking techniques.
Let me see this. The guy's coming close. He's touching him. He's about to touch him.
What the fuck?
What the fuck was that? The guy's about to touch him.
Chun Kun Tao means that you can do whatever has to be done to protect, not hurt.
You gonna hear this?
Is that the mask? Is that the death touch?
No.
Well, when I was a kid, they had a boy in our neighborhood named Mario, right? And he was, dude, he ended up dying, actually. He did some pills and drove into an embankment. But when I was young, he would shit in his yard, make me bury it. And that's how I was allowed to be friends with him.
How did he make you bury it?
He just asked me to do it, and I was afraid not to do it, I think.
He said, hey, yo, dude, you're not going to believe this, but I took a shit, and it's out my yard. I can't even bury it because I'll throw up. Hey, do me a favor and go bury it?
Yeah. He was dark, man. He had a real dark vision. And he would, I mean, he probably, honestly, dude, he probably shit 200, 300 times, and I buried it.
No.
I swear to God.
Come on.
I swear to God. I swear to God, dude. And he
how'd you not run out of places to make new holes? Did you think you ever dug up old shit to put in new shit?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, man. We basically had like the only setup I had, and I didn't even have a strong system. The only setup I had was like one of those plastic beach.
Oh no.
Like a beach setup. Dude, I'm talking I was 7.
So wait a minute. This 7-year-old was doing this? How old was he?
He was 8 or 9.
Oh, he's tricking you by being older.
He was older, and
2 years when you're 7 is a long stretch. You know, when you're 32, 32, 34, that doesn't mean shit.
Whatever, dude.
7 and 9, that's a big stretch.
Yeah, you go shit at your house, buddy. That's what I tell people now.
Although I am talking, this is not my podcast. This podcast belongs to the one and only Mr. Chris Ryan, ladies and gentlemen.
Yay! Thank you.
Let everybody know what we're doing.
This is number 3 of our continuing series of 3 Musketeer podcasts. With Joe Rogan, Duncan Trussell, and yours truly. So now we're in Joe's studio, actually, because I don't have a studio.
Well, we were trying to figure out if we should do our own podcast, and we said, no, we already have 3 podcasts. Let's just swap off.
Yeah.
And I like that. It's really, we should name them, though, just so that people could find them, because I think a lot of these conversations are going to deal with some subjects that maybe they would want to reference, and they would forget which one it was, and we don't want them to have to listen to X amount of hours.
So we should come up with I mean, 3 Musketeers is too easy. Circle jerk.
Tripod was one.
Tripod. The triangular.
I like the 3 Amigos. Sounds
the
like...
3 Amigos.
It sounds... I don't know. It sounds unpretentious.
How about the Lords of Truth?
Well, that's not pretentious.
I'm just kidding.
The spiritual arbiters of the Western world.
How about Shrimp Parade?
I just wanted to figure out a way to use
Shrimp
arbiters. Parade? What is a shrimp parade?
I don't know. I have no idea. I'd go to one though.
All right, I thought that was some sort of reference to our penises, but that's just
that's because you always think about penises.
Well, you were just saying your podcast was a sausage fest, Duncan, and then you come up with
I wasn't using the term. That didn't mean phallus.
Oh, you just talk
You're
about
the
sausage
sexist.
a lot?
No, I just mean my podcast reminds me of a package of old, salty, briny, withered sausages that you might find at a secondhand meat store.
Briny.
Secondhand meat store. What the fuck is a secondhand meat store?
Discarded old sausage. Once this guy, what
a great description, though. Secondhand meat store.
Trader Joe's is. I got to get more girls. I got to get more girls on the podcast.
Gals is what you said.
Sure, I said gals.
Gals.
He's trying to be funny, though. He's trying to be funny. That's the
3 women sat there, and I go, did you see the egg roll? And then I lost them for sure. They even told me, they go, you got the job. As I was walking down the street on Fox, my phone rang. My agent goes, go back. You didn't even read. I didn't even read, and they called my agent and said, we love this guy. I went back, and when I went, didn't even read. They saw the Cuban egg roll,
Well, they were probably not used to someone with confidence that didn't give a fuck.
I went to an audition one time, bro, where the guy I'll never forget this. The guy was a white trash guy. Like this family moved in. It was a pilot for ABC. And this guy is one of those guys that he had a little circular pool in front of his house. And he was watering shit, but at the same time he had like a thong on. And he's fat. And he's got jewelry on, like one of those guys in like Long Island. You know what I'm saying? So I'll never forget. I get to the audition, all these guys are there. Tony Longo, God rest his soul, all these big Italian dudes. And I knew they were going to get the part, bro. I'm like, they're going to get the part. I'm not going to get it. But I had warm-ups on. All right, I had warm-ups on with the string, and I had white, tidy whiteys. And I had a zip-up jacket, and I had to weigh 380. So I walked in. I go, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my pants off. Right? I'm taking my fucking sweats off. Dog, I walk in, and what do you think these two ladies say to me? Hold on 1 second. We'll be with you in a minute. So they turn around. That's my cue, bitch. I took those sweatpants off. I took the shoes off and my socks, and I walked closer, and I took my shirt off. When they turned back around, all I had was boxer shorts on, like the tidy whities. That's it. Tits hanging out, stomach hanging over the underwear. And they did. As soon as they turned around, they were like, "Oh my!" They're like, "That is terrible. Put your shirt back on." I'm like, "I'm not putting on shit. All right, I'm reading this motherfucker how it is." So you were supposed to like wave and say good morning, and they're like, "Action," and they're like, can't even look at me because I'm completely naked. You know, and they can't even look at me, and I'm making believe I'm flipping burgers, and I look over at them and I go, living like a doctor. That's it. They booked me. When I got to the audition, that was the read.